This is the Lawrence County SportsNet, powered by LCAP.
Gold heading back to Lawrence County.
Your home for the County of Champions.
Can you say 3P? Union Scotties, WPL champions.
The Neshannock Lancers are PIHL Class 2A state champions once again.
Swing and a miss. The Union Scotties. It's double gold for the County of Champions.
Wilmington, your District 10 1A champ.
Makes the catch. That will do it. Mohawk, back to back. Go celebrate.
The top local athletes and the top sports moments all featured here, live or archived at lcsportsnet.com.
There he is. Left corner for three. He's the now all-time leading scorer.
Palmer McCain makes the catch. Somehow the adjustment, and he is going to take it to the house.
Francis Monitis works through Ritson. Has a chance. Score! Off
the tip of the glove of the first baseman, Benedict. Actually recovered. And did they get her? They did!
He has wide open. Dave McKnight gets the touchdown.
Featuring over 100 broadcasts of county events in over a dozen sports. Your voice for Lawrence County sports.
The gold ball headed home to Newcastle.
This is the Lawrence County SportsNet.
Live from Hess Ice Rink, it's high school hockey on Lawrence County SportsNet, powered by LCAP. Tonight, it's the Neshannock Lancers hosting the Connellsville Falcons. Ben Kelly and Braylon Juzak with you here on a chilly November evening. Cold outside, Braylon, colder in here. How you doing?
I'm doing great, Ben. No place I'd rather be other than Hess Ice Arena tonight. We got a big matchup between two heavyweights. Once more, last time we saw Borough and Neshannock. Now it's Neshannock and Connellsville. So it's going to be a good one tonight, Ben.
Two very strong teams. Both teams in the top two of their respective divisions. In the D2 blue for Neshannock, D2 gold for Connellsville. The Lancers are 7-1, riding a one-game win streak following a 4-0 win over Ringgold. The Connellsville Falcons 5-1, fewer games played, but still just that one loss, riding a 3-game win streak, especially after that 3-1 win over a common opponent, Braylon and Burrell.
Yeah, we got to talk to, the common opponent in Burrell. That's a good point, Ben, because you know what? That was a team that we saw play, and that was a talented squad. They had a lot of good players in that team. Neshannock won 4-3 in overtime off the stick of Grant Hennon. Great goal there. And then Connellsville won 3-1, so only a one-goal difference in score between the two. So it's going to be a good one, and we got to talk to both coaches pregame. Coach Monnery for Neshannock, and he says they always want to beat the top team. So teams go into them and they say, hey, let's go take down these Lancers because they know the rep. They know how they play. And he said, you know what, they got the loss out with the loss to Central Valley. They said they're done with losing. That's all they had. And then they also unfortunately lost star freshman Cole Chornick, who had a lot of playtime and was looking promising.
The LGKG keys to the game for Neshannock is, we'll just play their game, know what they've got, and be confident in that for Connellsville. Braylon.
Yeah, I mean, team speed is big, and then intensity right out of the gate. They want to go right away, and they want to show the Lancers why they're here, and they showed up.
More than enough of opportunity for that. It's Neshannock and Connellsville coming up on your home for high school hockey, Lawrence County SportsNet.
Having a safe and healthy home is not...
Cold winds blowing. Just like going to the doctor, our homes need a checkup too. If your home is not properly weatherized, you could be at risk for symptoms that cause unhealthy ailments and higher utility bills. The Weatherization Assistance Program is the key to reducing utility costs and increasing comfort in your home. Services include an in-home energy audit to inspect your furnace and hot water tank, check for air sealing around windows and doors, and ensure adequate insulation and ventilation. Learn more at lcap.org or call the Department of Healthy Homes to get your checkup today.
Hey, Mom, do you need a ride to the store today?
Oh, no thanks, hon. I got it covered. Mike's taking me.
Okay, well, you have a doctor's appointment tomorrow, right? I can take you to that.
No, I got it covered too. Mike's taking me.
Mike?
Yes, Mike's my Axe driver. Picks me up right at my door and even helps carry my groceries. It's so convenient to schedule and ride with Axe. Wish I would have called him sooner.
Okay, Mom. Sounds like you got it covered.
I have an apple pie ready to eat. How about you help me with that?
Calling all sports fans. Never miss a moment with real-time alerts, keeping you in the loop when your favorite teams are playing.
Get instant updates sent straight to your phone with game schedules, changes, and all the latest news.
You can receive important updates and reminders, so you're always prepared for game time.
Be the first to cheer on your local teams and show your support.
Receive important updates and reminders, so you're always prepared for the game.
Signing up is quick and easy. Don't miss out. Sign up now and stay connected to the action.
Plus, follow us on social media for live updates, behind-the-scenes content, and community news.
Congratulations to the October LCAP Team of the Month. The Lawrence County SportsNet is proud to honor Mohawk Girls Volleyball as October's LCAP Team of the Month for winning their first section title in program history and their first playoff victory in program history as well. Congratulations to Coach Anna Fadden and the Mohawk Warrior Volleyball Team, your LCAP Team of the Month. Lawrence County SportsNet is proud to honor your Red Zone October Male Athlete of the Month as Zayden Herb of Neshannock for scoring his 100th career goal and scoring 6 goals in a playoff victory, the first playoff victory in 14 years for Neshannock. Lawrence County SportsNet also proud to honor the Red Zone Female Athlete of the Month, Lindsay Hoover of Wilmington Golf, for finishing 12th in the PIHL Championships. Congratulations to Wilmington's Lindsay Hoover and Neshannock's Zayden Herb, your Red Zone Athletes of the Month.
Like in sports, it takes a great team to protect you, your family, and your business. MVP Insurance is that team. From home and auto to life and commercial insurance, you can count on us for coverage that adapts to your needs.
We're committed to excellence for our clients' experience and in serving our community.
It's a winning combination.
MVP Insurance. Don't get left on the sidelines. Log on to mvpins.com or call today to get your free quote.
When the high school season heats up, make sure you have the best gear to support your school. Head to the Red Zone on Wilmington Road in Neshannock for all your county sporting apparel needs. From sporting goods to custom apparel to embroidery and more, the Red Zone has it all. Quality gear for all 8 schools in the County of Champions. Stop by and enter the Red Zone or visit them online at theredzonesports.com. Score big at the Red Zone.
Your hip, your knee, your shoulder, whatever has been holding you back, UPMC Orthopedic Care is where you'll find experts to help you get back to a better quality of life. UPMC is pioneering minimally invasive surgeries, and we offer personalized treatment plans and same-day surgery to get you home and moving sooner. It's your ankle, your elbow, your hand, and it's your move. Visit upmc.com/ortho to learn how UPMC can help.
Castle Asphalt and Construction is driven to provide quality, cost-efficient pavement-related services to Western Pennsylvania. Every paving or construction service at Castle Asphalt begins with a thorough site inspection of the area to allow their team of professionals to become familiar with the unique conditions of your home or business. Once the site inspection is complete, Castle Asphalt provides you with a detailed plan of the design, cost, materials, and time of completion, so you know exactly what to expect during your construction. Visit castleasphalt.com to request a quote for your next project and make your dream design come to fruition.
For 20 years, Melee Chiropractic has treated athletes of all ages to help them get safely back to the top of their game. Melee Chiropractic has 3 full-time doctors in their office, and all 3 are former area athletes who have had to battle injuries throughout their careers. They want to help you get safely back on your feet. But more importantly, help stop the injuries before they happen. Prehab before you rehab.
Attention all high school student athletes. During your sports season, a $30 visit to the Melee Chiropractic office includes an adjustment and/or all therapy is necessary.
From the athletes of tomorrow to the weekend warriors and everything in between. Let Melee Chiropractic keep you in the game.
Your voice of Lawrence County Sports is Lawrence County SportsNet. Ben Kelly, Braylon Juzak with you here, moments away from Neshannock and Connellsville. Puck drop. Braylon, there's going to be a few players that Neshannock has to stop, or probably that Connellsville has to stop in order to get a good win tonight.
Yeah, the Lancers definitely have a lot in their cavalry. Starting off with that Marco Relic, Shane Johns, and Jacob Gruber line. Starting off with Relic number 94, 8 goals, 3 assists on the year, and 11 points. Shane Johns with 4 goals, 8 assists, and 12 points on the year. And then Jacob Gruber, number 18, 7 goals, 8 assists, and 15 points. And then you cannot forget about Grant Hennon, number 5, the overtime hero against Borough, and he is sitting at 6 points with 3 goals and 3 assists. And then you gotta think that then Neshannock has to go back to number 31, Trip Johns in goal. I mean, he has 8 games played, 239 minutes, 5-0, and then he has a .939 save percentage, which is absolutely unheard of with a 1.28 GAA. So definitely a lot of promising talent on this Lancer team.
Yeah, 99 shots faced, 6 goals against for Trip Johns. Definitely one of the promising goalies in this Lancer system. Over on the Connellsville side, speaking of the goaltenders, it's likely going to be Nick Daniels and Nimick between the pipes. He's 5-1 with a 167 goals against average, a 922 save percentage, 10 goals against, and 129 saves altogether. Neshannock is going to have to stop Nolan Wajnar as well as Connor Basinger. 6 games played for Basinger, 5 points, 3 goals, 2 assists, averaging just under a point per game over on Wajnar. He is averaging just over a point per game. 6 games played, 4 goals, 3 assists, 7 points. One of them on the power play, 32 penalty minutes. And that's what we talked about with the Connellsville head coach ahead of the game. Berlin was a more disciplined side.
Yeah, they have been more disciplined this year. And I feel like, well, also he said part of that's because we have less players on the ice to take penalties because they have the injury bug right now. They are missing a total of 8 guys, 2 of them out for the season, 5 of them out today. Neshannock is aware of that, and they are looking to take advantage of that as well, Ben.
Neshannock is a storied program. They're one of the better teams in the PIHL, especially in the varsity division, or D2 Blue. Talked to the head coach, Mark Multeri, earlier. He said, well, they played their best against us. This is talking about every team in general. He's seen goalies stand on their heads whenever they come and play the Lancers. This is a team, it's a matchup that has quite the rivalry, the history, just in the last year alone.
Yeah, I mean, it's always, when I was playing and when you were playing, it was always, you want to beat the top. You always want to go in and beat that team, that one team that you know is always going to be solid, and Neshannock is that team. I mean, Lawrence County, they're the team to beat for sure. And then if you're Connellsville, you want to go in here and make a statement win. You're 5-1. You might not be 6-1 with a big win over the Lancers.
These two teams met almost a year ago to the day, November 18th last year. Neshannock took that one 4-3 in the shootout. They then lost in Connellsville just before Christmas earlier last year. And then Neshannock knocked off the Falcons in the playoffs. We asked, is there any kind of harbored resentment to that? And he goes, oh, we got a lot of upperclassmen coming back, and they remember that, and they're not too keen on losing anymore, especially to these Lancers.
Yeah, it's their last shot at it. I mean, you're going into a team that ended your season last year, quite frankly. You were no longer able to play hockey after playing these Lancers, and you don't want that this year, obviously. But you want to show them, hey, you shouldn't have beaten us last year, and I'm going to show you why I'm better.
Well, Neshannock is joined in kind of a co-ed team, multiple high schools coming together. Laurel, Mercer, Neshannock obviously as well. But Laurel is playing in the WPIHL football final on Saturday, and if you want to sponsor that audio broadcast here for Lawrence County SportsNet, contact our social media and let us know. We're happy to have you. It's going to be a great game. Laurel looking for first WPIHL title in a long time. And Neshannock looking to stay almost perfect at home. They lost their last home game to Central Valley. We'll see if they can keep that dominant streak up. Connellsville looking to play spoiler here on your voice of Lawrence County Sports, Lawrence County SportsNet, LawrenceCountySportsNet.com.
Tired of gasoline costs? Why drive? Let the Newcastle Transit Authority take you where you want to go. Serving the city of Newcastle and stops throughout Lawrence County, as well as weekday service to Pittsburgh. Public transportation just makes sense. Why drive when you can relax and ride? For more information or for route schedules, log on to newcastletransit.org. The Newcastle Transit Authority, going your way. And remember, senior citizens ride free.
Tonight, someone is cold, hungry, and forgotten. At City Rescue Mission, we're more than a shelter. We're a bright beacon of light in our community, serving those in need to make our community stronger and healthier. We offer real help and real hope, and that hope is Jesus. We serve him by serving others in love, grace, mercy, and compassion. But we can't do it without you. Be the reason someone's story is rewritten in Christ. Give today at cityrescuemission.org.
At Medore Bonner Law, we're more than just attorneys. We're your community partners. With a combined experience that spans decades, attorneys Jason Medore, Michael Bonner, and Greg Rossitelli are your trusted advisors for all legal matters. From personal injury to estate planning, business law to family disputes, we are here to guide you through every step of the legal process. Our full-service, community-based approach ensures that you're not just a client, but a valued member of our family. Give us a call or visit us online at MedoreBonnerLaw.com for more information.
GEM building contractors and developers have a proven record of performance on any size project. They bring value, local craftsmanship, expert management to meet any challenge. From design construction, from inspection to budget estimation, GEM Builder has been building our community for 70 years.
When it comes to protecting those you love, the businesses you've built, or the things you've earned, you need someone you can trust. Who better to protect your interests than a local insurance agent? Pontius Insurance is a team of local agents helping local residents in Lawrence County and surrounding areas, specializing in auto, home, business, and life insurance. Come see Dan Pontius, Jessica Dix, and Tracy Giddings, and the rest of the team at Pontius Insurance, and receive the personalized service you deserve.
Ben Kelly, Braylon Juzak with you moments before puck drop here at Hess Ice Arena. On a chilly November evening, Braylon, two great teams facing off here. It's a cross-conference matchup, Division II Blue versus D2 Gold.
I mean, yeah, you got the Falcons in Connellsville and the Lancers in Neshannock. Neshannock, the home team here at Hess Ice Arena. Hopefully that'll play a little bit of an advantage for them, because this is a big game, man. You got a 5-1 team and a 7-1 team, both looking to take down at each other because, I mean, as much as the coach didn't want to agree, there has to be some bad blood here. You eliminated them in the playoffs. You guys played 3 times total last year. It's turned into a little bit of a rivalry, gradually, but it is. So you always need to think that one team wants it more than the other, and we're going to see who that is tonight.
Neshannock has a 4-point lead in varsity D2 Blue. They lead Burrell in second and Ringgold in third. That's a big game they just had against Ringgold to grow that lead. Local team Wilmington is in fifth with 3 points. They lost to Central Valley for Neshannock on the 10th. Broke a winning streak of 6. Over on the Connellsville side, second of 7 in varsity D2, 5 points behind Knock. Tied with Morgantown and Deer Lakes, 3 points ahead of McDowell. We will be having an anthem sung today. Dave Jones is our anthem singer today. So we take a moment to honor America. Dave Johns, our anthem singer here at Hess Ice Arena. Neshannock looks to take on Connellsville and look to grow get back to a winning streak. They got a winning streak of 1. Connellsville looks to grow their streak to 4. Ben Kelly, Braylon Juzak with you. Trip Johns between the pipes for Neshannock. Nick Daniels Nimick between for Connellsville.
Yeah, Connellsville in that blue and white looking sharp, and as well as the Lancers in that red and white. So we're going to see the clash of blue and red here tonight, and we're going to see who comes out on top, either the Lancers or the Falcons. Both these squads super deep with talent here in Division II. So this is a big game for not just these two, but the whole division, to be honest with you, just to see how this plays out.
John's a save percentage of .939. Just had a shutout last game against Ringgold. Daniels Nimick, .922 save percentage, 129 saves so far on the season. Starting lineups for Neshannock. It will be Lincoln Sirocco, as well as we try and white numbers on white jerseys, as well as Shane Johns, Jacob Gruber, Bryce Fisher, and Grant Hennon.
Henning gets the start on the right wing.
Puck is dropped and taken by the Lancers. A dump and chase in, and we're underway here in Hess Ice Arena. Ben Kelly, Braylon Juzak with you all the way through in a cross-divisional matchup. Quick throw into the zone. Here's a chance for Burrell. Here's a shot stop, and the rebound thrown to the end board. Now Sirocco will take it up the far wall. An early shot for Connellsville, and a good save for Johns to kick it off the pads into the end wall. Taken around is Fisher. Body laid by Barifo. These teams off to a fast start, just like they were hoping for, Braylon.
Yeah, that's exactly what Connellsville wanted, was to start fast. And they start fast with that quick shot. May not have gone in, but you still got a shot, making Trip Johns work early, which is big for such a good goaltender that he is.
Neshannock last game was far more shots than Ringgold, or only one more shot than Ringgold. Connellsville was outshot well, and they still were able to take down their opponent. Here's a chance for Neshannock. Here's a shot, goes off the post and to the end wall. Breakout for Connellsville. Saucer pass intercepted on the far side, and now taken in 2-on-1. Odd man rush. Loose puck in front. Stop route. Mazak shot stopped by Jones, and he'll cover.
Trip Johns, what a save. It was sitting right there, right on a silver platter for Connellsville to bury. Just shot it right into the chest. Happens sometimes. Quick time, you realize how much time you have.
Mason Mazak was looking for his third goal of the season. He'll dump it around now to Denny behind the net in the office. Out front, chance and try. Hennon will clear. And then bubbled puck. And offside called as King tried to get a break. Just tapped the puck. He was offside. Hennon disappointed in the call. He wanted a chance to get a little breakout going.
Yeah, right over the stick it looked like, honestly.
Or he's getting a penalty. I'm sorry. He's getting sent to the box.
For what was the call? I think it was a hook. I saw the referee. I didn't see anything right there. Maybe a high stick or some sort, but definitely not the spot you want to be with an early stick penalty for Neshannock.
Neshannock 93% on the power play this season. Dumped around. This is cleared and sent down the ice. One-man pressure. 1-3 penalty kill system for the Lancers. Fresh legs on the kill. Now here comes Connellsville up the ice. Shot from the slot is stopped off the mask of Johns.
Yeah, you're going to have to make him work a little bit more and set it up here for sure. Make him move because he's making every save he sees point blank.
Puck loose in the slot. Sirocco will clear and take it down the ice. Dump and chase off the blocker. Puck in front, dealt back to the end wall. On this Neshannock penalty kill, one that we saw with a few shorthanded goals a couple weeks ago. Versus a pretty good Connellsville power play. This shot deflected and goes wide. Mazak drew that penalty. A shot dealt in to the far corner. Mazak behind the goal. This is bearings, now deals out front. Here's a shot stopped by the blocker, pushed to the near side. Mazak, centering pass in front, is dealt out wide.
I like the speed from Mazak early. He has 3 points on the year. Obviously looking to make it more than that. What a shift and great speed from him. That's exactly what Coach Boone wanted.
Few good chances on that power play for Connellsville. Only 10% on the season for the power play. One dealt back inside. 20 seconds left in that Neshannock penalty. Grant Hennon in the box. One that he didn't love the call, Braylon.
I don't even know what the call was, to be quite honest with you, Ben.
It was a high sticking call. So clear down the ice, that'll end the penalty. Hennon will come right back onto the ice and attack. And we'll go onto the defensive side. Connellsville still pushing. Hazy in his feet. Cleared away by Hennon. Calamity at center ice gives Connellsville a chance to regroup. Still looking for their first shot of the game is Neshannock. 4 minutes into this game.
4 shots on goal for the visitors in the Falcons early, which is big. That's great. You want to get shots on Trip Johns before he gets too comfortable between those pipes.
Cavalli will have to regroup. He's alone. Quick little line change for Neshannock. Cross ice pass is deflected and goes awry. Falcons try and poke on it and goes out of play.
Yeah, early pressure here from Connellsville, which is exactly what you wanted to see if you were Coach Boone. Put Neshannock on their heels, get them on the ropes early, make this difficult for a team that has a lot of offensive firepower, and make them stay in their own zone.
Hemming on the draw, wins it for Neshannock. But back to the right side, now in front. They'll clear down the ice. Still looking for that first shot are the Lancers. Team that has no trouble generating offense. Scoring their opponents in every period so far, only losing 1 game of the 8 they played, including a 4-0 shutout just a few days ago against Ringgold. Connellsville now centering, will try and clear, but refusing zone entry.
Noticing a lot of dump and chase from these Lancers, which isn't typical for them. I mean, they usually just break in no problem, and these Falcons are causing some issues.
Stracco thinks of going to the far side, keeps it in near side. And that cross-ice pass goes awry now. Fight for it, kept in by the Falcons. This is Basinger. Top from the point, goes wide, and is tipped behind the net now. Centering chance in front, knocked away by Sirocco. Patterson on the breakout for the Lancers, dump and chase. He's going to go change, fresh legs for Neshannock.
Yeah, another really good shift in possession from the Falcons. I mean, they're pouring it on here early. 4 shots to 0 still, but they're retaining a lot of possession.
Entering the zone now is Asher Sumner. Sumner around to the near side. Goes back out to the point. Just shot from the point, dealt wide. And a penalty coming into the play. Trip Johns heads to the bench, and Neshannock will head to the power play.
And Johns will go right back to where he was in his crease, where he's already been busy, Ben.
Another high sticking call this time. It's against Connellsville. Leads to a power play for Neshannock. They've been good all season, Berlin, 21.7% with the man advantage.
This is not where you want to define yourself if you are Connellsville. Off to a very strong start, and then you take a penalty. You're giving Neshannock a chance to get themselves right back in this game.
Only 1 power play goal, shorthanded goal allowed for Connellsville all year. They're 23 for 24 on the penalty kill. That first shot is saved from the point.
And there's the first shot on goal for the Lancers.
Almost 7 minutes into this game. Neshannock gets their first shot. John's out to play the puck. Deals around the backside.
Nice play there from Johns. Faked King out pretty well and then gave his guys more space.
Hodges on the breakout. Neshannock trying to get their first offensive set going. They've been held to dump and chase so far. Johns back out to play the puck. No trickery this time. Right to Hodges. He's up. Johns on the side with him. He's going to take it himself. Here comes Hodges over the far side blue line. Hodges behind the goal. Still has it now in the far corner. Comfortable with possession. Now deals down low. That one's thwarted away. And Collinsville chance for an odd man rush to 2-on-2. Shot from the high slot is stopped. Open rebound. And cleared away by Neshannock.
John stands tall once again, per usual, from the goaltender number 31, Trip Johns.
Only 50 seconds left in this penalty kill for Connellsville. So well clear down the ice. A fresh set of killers on the defensive side for the Falcons.
Been a really good kill for these Falcons. I mean, they have not been able to set up anything so far. It's just been a shot here and there. Actually, matter of fact, just one. And then it's right back down towards Trip Johns.
Sirocco to Johns on the near side wall. Cross-ice pass is intercepted and taken away. On the far side shot, this is tipped off the glove of Johns. Now Sumner Cabelli will try and regroup here in the twilight of this power play. What a great kill for Connellsville with more shorthanded chances than the Neshannock had power play chances.
I don't think Trip Johns was ready for that shot that went towards his glove at all. He just kind of stuck it up there last second. I think he was thinking they were going to waste some more time. Instead, the shot came right away.
Collision at center ice. Now taken by the Lancers. Burgess shot off the pads. This one dealt back in front. Quick 2 shots for the Lancers. There's a chance in front. They score! Centering pass in front, and Neshannock takes advantage of their one opportunity.
And you know, Ben, that's really, really unfortunate for these Falcons, especially because of the amount of pressure they've been putting on. But you see him go behind the net, easy backhand feed right in front, and that's just the wheelhouse. You can't miss from that close. Puts it right down, bottom left, right by the pipe, and squeaks it past the goaltender to take a 1-0 lead here early.
Second goal of the season for Butch Burgess. He'll likely make the all-name team in D2 blue.
Oh, for sure, along with Trip Johns.
His brother will take it up, Johns, now. Passes up the ice. He's got Gruber. Gruber's shot goes wide.
If you're Connellsville, you can't let that deteriorate your momentum because you had it all. Now you just gotta let that one go. Goldfish memory.
Shots are 5-3, still in favor of the Falcons. Centering chance in front. Now dealt down low. Still loose puck. And finally frozen and kept away.
A little chaos down there for the Falcons. Loose puck. Seemed to pop loose 3 separate times there, Ben. Goaltender stands tall. That's Nick Daniels-Nimick. In between the pipes for the Falcons.
Face off, one by the Lancers. Shot goes wide, rebound pops out to the near side. It is cleared, but immediately dumped back in by Sirocco. Lancers clear out. Connellsville now looking for a rebuttal. Chance to do so here, one-on-one into the zone. Nice little move, but a shot is deflected by Sirocco. Garlick had a nice shot on that one, but just off the stick of the one-on-one defender.
I think that deflection actually almost scored him the goal right there. Trip Johns went completely to the other side, and then it ended up squeaking right by that right post.
On the end board, Connellsville comes out with it. Shot attempt knocked away. It's a 3-on-1 here for the Lancers. What an opportunity. Shot from the slot. He scores! Right in the top corner. Reese Fury, his 4th of the season.
And these Lancers must have heard what we were talking about, Ben, because they have just completely shut us up. I mean, first of all, great block, then runs a guy over at the blue line, comes down, sees 3, says, never mind, I'm taking it by myself. Shot, what a snipe. Top left. Can't get much better than that. And now they're up 2-0.
Now taking the lead in shots as well. 6-5, Neshannock leads Connellsville. They need a quick answer to this one right from the top of the zone. John saves it. Denny.
I mean, what a turnaround, Ben. Talk about a turnaround.
It was all Connellsville early. And then a couple of good chances for Neshannock they were able to capitalize on. Patterson trying to find the puck in a pile of humanity, and it's dealt back out down low. Neshannock will take over. This pass is middle of nowhere, but it will be cleared down the ice, and icing is called. A chance to breathe again.
Yeah, and as you mentioned before, they had a lot of stuff going, Connellsville, in the beginning of the game, but it's just capitalizing on your chances, and that ultimately is what hockey is. It's just capitalizing on the chances you get, and Neshannock's just been better than them at that so far.
10.5 minutes into the first period, Neshannock leads 2-0. Connellsville clears out of the zone nicely, but it does give the chance for Hodges to regroup. He's going to take it himself again. He's done this a few times today. Bouncing puck, centered out of the zone. Back to the point. Loose puck in front. This is covered and saved. Whistle blown, and we'll go to the near side for a faceoff.
The shots are now 7-6 in favor of the Lancers. I mean, that's a crazy turnaround, Ben.
Yeah, absolutely. And like we said, Braylon, these teams play their best against Neshannock. They know they got to bring their A game. Can't say Connellsville hasn't done that. Just been a matter of taking advantage of those opportunities altogether, which Neshannock has done nicely to do so.
And it's not like Daniels Nemec could do anything about those. Those were two brilliant chances that were generated. I mean, one of them was just an absolutely amazing shot, and the other one was right in front of the net. Nothing he could do.
Goals from Burgess and Fury get us to a 1-0 game, or probably a 2-0 game. Just under 6 minutes to go here in this first frame. Ben Kelly, Braylon Juzak with you on Lawrence County SportsNet, your voice of Lawrence County sports. Hodges, cross-ice pass in his own zone, is now taken off the boards and cleared again. Big body laid in the open ice. One against the world, and a penalty is called for interference. That's the right call.
Yeah, but there's no arguing that one. I mean, you can argue all you want. That one was as clear as day. Hit him pretty handedly. The puck was nowhere to be found in that area, and that's going to get you a call in every hockey game you play.
Now, Connellsville had a very good penalty kill earlier in the period. They actually had more shorthanded chances than Neshannock had power play chances. No reason to think that'll be any different, especially now with a hungry dog down 2-0. And here they come off a quick breakout right away. Moving in, centering. Here's a shot low off the ice, hand saved, net comes off. They're going to call a hooking penalty.
And that's a way to get yourself right back in it. Like you said, hungry dog down 2-0, takes it all the way down, had a great shot on net, and ended up getting hooked. I believe that was why the net came off in the first place, because he got hooked and he went straight in, but it looks like he's going to go to the box.
And it's actually going to be against Matty Smith. He was looking for his second shorthanded goal of the season. Instead, goes to the box, and for 1:44, it's going to be a 5-on-3 for Neshannock. They're going to be looking for another power play goal this season.
I'm confused on what that call was, Ben, because it seemed like he was the one that got shoved into the net, but I guess we were mistaken. 5-on-3.
Great opportunity here for the Lancers. Swung back up to Hodges on the far side, blue line. Hennon down low. Pass just a little bit errant, and they'll have to reset. Back up top, Sirocco. Low to the goal line. Hazy. Hazy in the slot, drops back. Trying to find an open lane is Hennon. Centering, Hazy. Go back to the point. Now Sirocco. Shot from this point is gloved down and frozen. Good puck movement, though, by the Lancers. Generate a nice chance on offense.
That's kind of the first time we've seen them actually set up an offense in the Falcons zone, but they come up unsuccessful in the first try, but coming right back at it on this 5-on-3.
Big mistake there from Sirocco as that puck goes away. He'll reset on a nice pin turn. Now comes centering to the far side.
Oh, he had two guys cross ice wide open. Didn't quite see him at first. Tries to sneak it over there just a little bit too late.
The time is Gruber. He comes in one-on-one. Gruber loses the puck quickly and will regain. 35 seconds left on the initial penalty. 50 left on the 5-on-3 kill.
This would be a big kill if they can pull this off. Huge.
Clearing attempt kept in. From the hatches, shot, and it's off the side of the goal. Looked in from here.
I would agree, because I just thought I gave him the broadcaster's jinx right there.
Only 13 seconds left in the first penalty. Here comes Hodges. Hodges, far side on the backhand. Goes around the goal. He's got some fresh legs at the blue line. Penalty now 5-on-4. Cross-ice pass. Now a shot off the mask and over the goal.
Looks like he lost balance when he was trying to shoot that a little bit. Came off the stick. Kind of weird.
5 seconds left on the kill for Connellsville. On the far wall, they dump it in. The penalty is over. Very impressive and monumental 5-on-3 penalty kill for Collinsville. They're 3 for 3 on the day. Not out of the woods yet, though. I'll send this one down the ice. And called for icing. Braylon, you said how big a kill it would have been if they could end up back to even strength with no harm. They do just that.
They pull it off. That's great defense from the Falcons on this team, on this Lancer team that's been threatening recently with about 8 shots on goal in the last 4 minutes. So
So now on the even strength faceoff, first time in a while. It feels like we've said that on the uneven strength draw. Quick chance in front is smuggled. And we'll go right back to it. Daniels Nimick, a nice job of averting any threat. Face-off one, down low, chance in front, knocked away. Daniels Nimick made 9 saves on 11 shots so far today. Been peppered these last 10 minutes. Trip John standing strong so far. He's had a few good chances thrown his way. Cross ice pass to Covelli, just a bit too weak and forces a little bit of chaos, but the Lancers able to clear nonetheless. Covelli. Cross ice and sent down the ice. On the board's 2 minutes left in this first period. Neshannock leads 2-0. What a difference we've seen in this Connellsville team, Brilliant, from that opening puck drop when they were all over this near end Neshannock side of the ice. Now
seem to be looking a bit lost here, Ben. I mean, Neshannock, I did notice they stepped up the physicality. As soon as they saw Connellsville come out strong and tough, they stepped up that physicality, put a body on some guys, and now Connellsville seems to be a little bit tentative.
One of the keys to the game for Neshannock was play with confidence, as there's a turnover on the high slot. This one knocked away into the glove, now the near side corner. Still loose in a cross ice pass that was dangerously near the center of the zone. But Braylon, that second key to the game, play with confidence. Neshannock has done just that these last few minutes.
No doubt about it. I mean, they're peppering. They're peppering Daniels Nimick down there, and he's just hanging in there.
Trying to center a pass to anyone. No one was there. Now back to the point. Sirocco shot and glove down. Nice save by Daniels Nimick as he was looking for that top corner, Sirocco.
Point blank. Good shot. Better save from Daniels Nimick right there. That's huge. Right in front. That's exactly where you want to be if you're a Lancer.
Sirocco, a student out of Mercer County High School, playing in this amalgamation team for Neshannock. Team looking for that Penguins Cup once again. I don't know if Connellsville can help it. Entering the zone. Flurry of white jerseys around them. Now in the final minute of play in the first period, Denny behind the goal. Centering pass in front, knocked away by the Lancers. Denny again behind the circle. This one is cleared. It will be on goal, no icing. Great physicality from both sides down on that end board. Now half a minute to go in the opening frame. Centering chance in front, and it's knocked away. Nice save by Daniels Nimick. Still not able to clear his Connellsville. Behind the goal. The Lancers get one last try before this first period ends. Around the goal they go.
Connellsville seems to have some frustration here. They thought they came out well, and now they find themselves down in a hole 2-0.
Offside is called with 2 seconds to go.
A little bit of a late hit there.
We're going to one more play before this first period ends. Braylon, you're doing play-by-play second period?
Yes, sir.
Feel like you got a good grip on the game so far. How things been going?
Yeah, I mean, it's definitely not as fast as the Borough game was. I feel like there's a little bit more control of the puck in this game.
Puck drops, and that will end the first period. Neshannock up 2-0. Connellsville comes out fast and early, but Neshannock capitalizes on their chances. Second period coming up. Ben Kelly, Braylon Juzak with you on the voice of Lawrence County Sports, Lawrence County SportsNet.
Like in sports, it takes a great team to protect you, your family, and your business. MVP Insurance is that team. From home and auto to life and commercial insurance, you can count on us for coverage that adapts to your needs.
We're committed to excellence for our clients' experience and in serving our community.
It's a winning combination.
MVP Insurance. Don't get left on the sidelines. Log on to mvpins.com or call today to get your free quote.
Castle Asphalt and Construction is driven to provide quality, cost-efficient pavement-related services to Western Pennsylvania. Every paving or construction service at Castle Asphalt begins with a thorough site inspection of the area to allow their team of professionals to become familiar with the unique conditions of your home or business. Once the site inspection is complete, Castle Asphalt provides you with a detailed plan of the design, cost, materials, and time of completion, so you know exactly what to expect during your construction. Visit castleasphalt.com to request a quote for your next project and make your dream design come to fruition.
And welcome back to Hess Ice Arena. We have a 2-2 game here between the Connellsville Falcons and the Neshannock Lancers. Braylon Juzak and Ben Kelly here. And Ben, what do you think about that first period?
Yeah, I think it was a tale of two periods, really. I mean, we see Connellsville come out early, dominate the possession. So many scoring chances on Neshannock goalie Tripp Johns. And all of a sudden, just a centering pass in front for Butch Burgess. Buries it, and all of a sudden now all momentum goes over to Neshannock's side.
And we get ready to drop the puck here for some second period action between these two heavyweights. Puck is dropped and we are ready to go, and Neshannock will attempt to dump it in. Will be blocked, and now here comes Connellsville down the other way. Looking, shot pass is deflected by the Lancers. Breakout pass unsuccessful. Good use of the body there from Smith. Dumped around the end boards. Connellsville retrieves. Tries to clear. Neshannock, tries to clear. It's unsuccessful. Now there's a little bit of a battle on the boards near the Connellsville bench.
It's a pile of humanity on that near sidewall, Braylon. We see about 6 or 7 guys in that pile all together. And finally, Connellsville comes out with the puck.
With space now, the Falcons will dump it in towards Tripp Johns. He'll retrieve behind the pipes. Puck now back in possession of Connellsville, looking, shooting, tip in front, saved by Johns. Connellsville will keep possession, goes back around the other way. Picked up by Smith. He'll take another shot on goal towards Tripp Johns, and he will cover that one up. There's a little bit of a scrum now. Extracurricular activity, and that's a big one.
Yeah, Sam Henning taking a little bit of exception to the Falcons, still with that presence around Johns following the frozen puck.
Larry Barofio wanted a call on that one. He got crushed at the end of that. Might have been a little bit of an embellishment, but nonetheless.
Yeah, Hemming's going to go.
He will go to the box. Gets the call. You got to do what you got to do.
Oh, this is a big penalty kill for the Lancers. It's a bigger power play for the Falcons. They're under 10% on the year now after being 0 for 1 in the first period.
Sam Denny on the draw for Connellsville. He will try to go down deep into the Lancers zone. It'll be retrieved at the point for the Falcons. Now on the far side, looking, will wrap it right around the end boards to the near side. Picked up by Neshannock, and they will clear. Puck is now retrieved by Smith. He'll stop in the office. Will now make his way up the ice. Breakout pass over to, and it's going to be big hit late on the boards on the far side. Neshannock will clear once more.
Well, Neshannock's got a really good penalty kill, Brent. They did a nice job of capitalizing on any chance that they got in the first period, obviously. But they did a nice job a few times this season. That's a dead puck off the roof.
Deflected off of Denny and up towards the roof there, and there'll be a stoppage and face-off down towards Daniels Nimick.
I'll tell you, I haven't really seen a team on the power play look like a team on the power play. Seen a lot of chances on the short-handed side. And Connellsville, not only, you got to get some momentum, you got to get yourself back in this game.
Barofio takes the draw. It'll be right in the slot for the Lancers. Missed shot there by Tripp Johns, deflected. The Falcons will ring it around the boards. Smith now in the office once more, takes it to his right. He's going to do this one himself. He's now towards mid-ice, breaking into the Lancer zone. Still with it is Smith. Goes behind the net, looking, surveying, still carrying. Head over to the shot, and there's going to be a rebound. Score! The Falcons are soaring, and they'll get one back here with 14:49 to go in the second period.
Yeah, it's a really nice tip in front. We can see right here a good shot from the point. It's a nice look, a centering pass to the point, and just a high tip, and there's no one in front to cover the wide open man. There's no one on back post responsibility or front post. Connor Basinger nets his 4th of the year, 6 points for him altogether.
Connor Basinger, the freshman, Puts that one by Johns.
Just like I said, Braylon, you really got to get yourself back into this game if you're Connellsville. They've done just that. That's a huge power play to capitalize on. One of their second power play goal of the year.
Hennon now up for the point. They'll take a shot. That'll go wide. It'll be bounced up and hits the netting, and will be a stoppage. Now, what a way to respond here early in the second. The freshman, Basinger, puts it past Johns. Barafio again here at the dot. Gonna go behind the net. The Lancers, that's seemed to be a little bit of a horse collar there from behind the net. Missed shot from the point for the Lancers. It'll go right back up. Basinger, he'll take a hit. And it's now the Lancers with possession once more. It'll be a dump around. It'll be retrieved. Now there's action here at the corner, near side. Puck is coughed up for grabs. Picked up by Garlick for a second. He'll lose it. Trying to clear, and he will. Neshannock now has to regroup. They'll dump in. Giving chase is the Falcons. Tries to break out, and it will sneak its way past the Lancers. Hazy, now here comes, what a save by Trip Johns.
Yeah, Basinger wide open chance. Had to have his eyes wide as saucers on that one. You see it's a dirty giveaway right at the right around the blue line. And then all of a sudden, it's a great chance for Basinger. Schlaggy turnover, and all of a sudden, Johns gets to flash the leather. Like a great save. Keep it, a Neshannock lead.
Face off down in Neshannock's end. They'll win. Trying to break out now. Backhand pass up the middle. Intercepted by the Falcons. The Lancers will dump it around. Picked up by the Falcons. Connellsville tries to clear. It'll go up the middle of the ice. It's going to be a chase for it. And that one's deflected out of harm's way. Smith now with it. Smith's got speed. We've seen it before. He'll try to break out. Little give and go. He'll keep it. Dumps it in. Here comes Hunter Hughes. Hunter Hughes giving pressure in the corner. Up at the point. Looking, shooting. That one to go wide of Johns. And attempted clear will be picked up by Smith at the point. He has room. Time room shot. And that one will be up off of Johns and out of play.
Well, now we're starting to see a bit more of that Connellsville that we saw in the first few minutes of the opening frame, Braylon. More physical, more aggressive on the puck. Neshannock matched that physicality, and it made the Connellsville a little bit more meek in that opening frame, allowing Neshannock to get those 2 goals. Now they've actually overtaken Neshannock in shots again, 13-12, because they're being far more physical. They're being more aggressive. They go, no, pin the ears back. They're down 2-0. Now they're only down 2-1. A few really good chances to tie it up, if not for Trip Johns.
And Trip Johns, one of those goaltenders that's, it feels a little bit better to score on. And that'll be all the way down for an icing.
Close call, and really Johns was
quite
a half step away.
He was there. Trip Johns didn't like, not Trip Johns, Shane Johns did not like that call. Another face-off down towards Trip Johns in his own zone. It'll be won by the Lancers. They will take it behind their own net. Backhand up the near side boards, and that one will find its way out. Here come the Lancers down to Shane Johns. Looking, body, great play by Denny on Shane Johns to how it came off the puck. Now here's his brother who tries to clear that one, and that'll go out. And that one will be picked right back up by Denny once more.
Yeah, perfect 2-on-2 defense there, Brandon. Obviously the second guy has the passer, but when that main defense has the shooter, he's P1. He gets the chance to really lay the body, or he can kind of be a bit more passive, leave the shot to the goalie, but he chooses often to use the body. A great job of doing that, and it thwarts any kind of chance that Neshannock had to grow their lead back to 2.
Trying to break the puck out was Denny. Now it's the Lancers point blank, goes over the net. We'll bring it back up the boards. It's Gruber. Gruber to the point. Back down towards Gruber. He'll let it go by him. Burgess now giving chase. Denny will get there first. Denny with the breakout pass, and that'll be all the way down for an icing.
Yeah, really good look for Gruber. Hands a bit too high on the stick. Can't really use the whole flex of it. So you see that kind of flicked puck over the net. I'll tell you though, Daniel Neshannock, he's had a few chances, but no one has worked as Johns. We saw it in the first period. Johns really getting some shots against him. So an opening shot to Daniel Neshannock could be difficult for him to stop.
The puck is up for grabs in the corner, then wrapped around by Connellsville. It'll be intercepted at the point by the Lancers, and then Crucio will try to clear. He'll go right back down towards him. Crucio in his own zone. Up the sideboard towards Garlick. That'll go over his stick. Here come the Lancers once more. Knocked out of harm's way now towards Garlick on the near side boards. Garlick being pinned to the boards. Now it's the Lancers. Wrapping around the net was Hennon. He lost the puck. Now it's Fury. Fury loses it. Cross ice pass towards Garlick. Garlick now on the breakout. Past mid ice, and he'll elect to dump that one in towards Trip Johns. Now wrapped around the other way. Giving chase for that one is Crucio. Crucio has the puck. It makes a nice move. Loses it. Keeps it. Now over in front of the net. Puck's up for grabs. Backhand shot. Didn't get through. Puck's still loose. Now it's Neshannock will clear. Picked up by Snyder. Snyder will try to go back up the boards, and that one will be somehow end up on the stick of Garlick. Garlick will then go over for Basinger. Basinger now behind the net. Already has one goal off of the deflection. Basinger will leave it off for Crucio. And Crucio with a little extracurricular hit there. No, shot goes towards Trip Johns into the corner. Connellsville still with it. Now the Lancers will break out. Here they come. They will elect to just send that one to the zone behind the net, guarded by Daniels Nemick. That one, big hit there from Grant Hennon on Barofio. Lancers keep the puck in. Barofio will try to send it around the boards. He will successfully do so.
Game's getting to the point, Brian, where the physicality is starting to make things boil over.
Here they come. Shot. Rebound loose in front. Good save on Daniels Nemick, but that rebound was juicy. The Lancers just couldn't find it. Here's Pisula. Pisula will dump it in. He gives chase. Coming in hard on the Lancers. And here they are on the breakout. On the far side now. Wrapped down towards, once more, towards Trip Johns. The Lancers now have time looking. Bounce that one off the boards. That's going to work. It's going to be a 2-on-1 for the Lancers. Looking, shooting, save, Daniels Nemick. Off the stick of Lore. And that one will be sent all the way down for an icing.
It's going to be one that Neshannock wants back. Even defender Matty Smith takes the shooter pass wide open, elects to shoot, and leads to well, not the worst case in the world, but you get a face-off on the other side now after the icing call. But one that Neshannock might want back. That had a 2-goal lead again written all over it.
Offensive zone face-off. Puck is loose. It'll be deflected in front of Daniels Nemick. Shot once more, covered up by Daniels Nemick.
It's a really good look by Hayden Seifert, looking for their first goal of the season.
The senior Seifert at the dot. This one will go towards Connellsville. Here's Smith around his own net. Guarded tightly by McGraw, and Mazak will then clear out, and here come the Falcons. Backhand cross feed, and that one will go towards the corner, picked up by Smith. Smith makes a great move, will keep the puck, and it'll go out of his zone, and he'll dump it right back towards Trip Johns. The Lancers now behind the net, looking. They'll bounce it off the boards. That one will stay in their own zone. Here's Mazak. Mazak takes a shot. That one's blocked. Smith now at mid-ice regains. He'll dump that one back in, picked up by the Lancers. Plenty of time here. Looking. And that one will go right towards Hayden Seifert. Picked right back up and dumped right back in by Mazak. Johns now handling it. He'll backhand it dangerously. And a big collision there behind the net. Now here are the Lancers on the backhand. Tries to cross ice pass. That one will be unsuccessful. And now Connellsville picks it up in their own zone. Denny wraps it around once more. Lancers mishandle the puck on the point. Nonetheless, it will go back down towards Daniels Nemick. Smith controlling. Smith towards the blue line. He'll dump it off for Mazak. Mazak tries to give it back to Smith. Intercepted by Neshannock. Denny now. D-to-D pass. Cross-ice pass on the breakout to King, and that'll find the stick of Denny. Denny in on his knees now. Could not quite get the shot. Here's Denny again from the point, and his brother takes a shot, and that one's going to be saved by Trip Johns, now on the near side. Playing a little game of catch right by their bench. Here are the Falcons. Dump it in. That one's going to go around the end boards. Mazak gives chase. He'll lay a hit on the Neshannock defender, and that one will find its way out of the zone. Thrown back in by Crucio. Plenty of time here for the Lancers. Delayed offside call, and here they come. They have 4 in the zone. Drop pass. Here they are at the point. Shot on the ice. That one will be fended off by Daniels-Nimick. Picked up by the Falcons. That one will stay in the zone. Makes a great move. Sirocco, excuse me. Sirocco working to keep this puck in the zone, and it's working out for him. Here comes Denny, though. Stays on sides. Denny with a shot. That one will go up and out of play. Wow, Ben. A lot of action right there.
Well, I really like, Braylon, how they're not blowing everything down. You know, a physical game like this, it's easy for referees to get ahead of themselves and call every single piece of contact as a minor infraction. Instead, they're letting the temperatures clear. They're letting the game be what the game deserves to be and what it can lend itself to when you got a game and a matchup with these two teams.
Offensive zone faceoff for the Falcons. That one will be retrieved and now dumped back in. A centering feed ends up going up to the point. They'll dump it right back in. Basinger, the goal scorer, on the ice for the Falcons. Now behind the net is Ryder Beggin. Shot from the point. That one to go off Trip Johns' right pad and go into the corner. Whiffed on it was the Falcons. Now Neshannock gets an opportunity to clear, and they will. That'll find its way out. He had a streaking Butch Burgess up the ice. Just could not possess the puck to get it to him. Icing called on the Lancers, and we're going to go right back down towards Trip Johns.
Well, it's not quite the head-spinning first period that we had a few minutes ago, Braylon, but with 6 minutes or so left in this second frame, you don't need another goal if you're Connellsville, but it sure makes that transition into the third period when you got the flood on the ice make you feel a whole lot better, and it also puts a whole lot more pressure on the Neshannock Lancers. Wouldn't be surprised to see a whole lot of pressing done here from the Falcons.
Here's Neshannock behind their own net, off the boards. That one will find its way out of the zone. Picked back up by Snyder for the Falcons. That one will go right back towards Neshannock. Now down towards Daniels-Nimick. Shane Johns giving chase. Excuse me, that's Hazy. Puck is loose in front. That'll right there for the Lancers. On Daniels-Nimick, right there. Knocked away smartly by Still.
Yeah, it's great stick work by Still there, Braylon. It's a wide open chance in point-blank range, but that stick lift allows for the Falcons to regroup and allows for Daniels-Nimick, more importantly, not to be faced with a difficult shot.
And now the puck is up top towards Snyder. He'll try to keep it in. He will. Big hit there in the middle. Open ice hit. And a shot that will go off Trip Johns' glove. And now can they keep it in? They cannot. The Lancers clear. Still now. Still goes D to D. Crucio will dump this one in. He was not past the mid-ice line, so that will be an icing.
Yeah, it's
what a hit.
Yeah, big hit there on the open ice, Braylon. But it is also those things that can kill you when it comes to just these icing calls. He's 3 feet away. That's half a stride, really, from getting to a safe dump. And instead now, offensive zone face-off for the Lancers and a chance to grow their lead.
Sometimes you got to take a hit to make a play, Ben. And Denny will take this one himself. Speed up the near side. Denny's still with it, and he'll be tripped up. Surprised no call there, but the Lancers will remain penalty-free. Lancers cross ice. Picked up in the corner. I believe that's Henning. Henning on Smith now. Getting some help there. Now it's Smith. He'll regain it for the Falcons. Smith has speed. He elects to do this one himself. Now past the mid-ice line. Now breaking it in towards the Neshannock zone. Now he gets right in on Johns. And loose in front. The net goes off. Somehow. Looks like the net went off, Ben. Yeah, and then finally get the whistle.
Yeah, they wanted to make sure they didn't blow it dead, because if it goes off but the puck falls in where the net would be, it still would count as a goal, so they don't want to get rid of a full scoring chance there. So it's a bit of a later whistle altogether. Brandon, the pegs they use here at Hess Ice Arena, they're not quite as deep as the ones you might use in other arenas. You might have them in, say, professional hockey. Instead, they're just little chips that dig into the ice really quick, and they go into the post. So it's really easy to knock these posts off the pegs.
So you may see that a little bit more often.
Yeah, we've seen it a few times already today. And we'll expect to see it a few times more.
Here are the Falcons now in the big hit once again. That one will earn him a trip to the sin bin.
Yeah, and this is where you have to be disciplined. You got a 1-goal game against the top team in the PIHL for either team, if you're Connellsville or if you're Neshannock. And you need to make sure as tensions rise.
Oh, I'm sorry, no penalty on that. Just a stoppage. Now face off for the Falcons. That'll be one up towards Smith on the far side point. That one will be dumped in. Plays the body. There's going to be a little bit of a tango down there. Behind the net are the Falcons. They'll try to center it. Puck is loose in front, picked up by the Lancers. Down towards Smith now. They have 3. They're going to go wide. Fury looks towards the middle, and that one's smartly sent towards the corner by Smith. Smith makes a move. Another move. Great puck work there by Smith. Now they're breaking in. Smith still with it now. Loses it towards Grant Hennon, and he will enforce his will on Grant Hennon. That one looked like it hurt. Here's Hennon now up the ice. Signaling to go to the far side. Hennon looking. Cross-ice pass. Intercepted by Smith. Smith seems to have Hennon's number on this shift. Hennon now behind the net. Looking, centering. That one will be picked up and given to Denny. Denny now up the ice. Breaking in. Makes a move to the outside. Loses it for a second. Tries to backhand center. It'll be successful. Puck is loose in front. Picked up by the Lancers. Now it's a 2-on-1. Let's see what they can do. Hennon getting wide. Looking. Centering feed. What a play by Crucio.
Yeah, they come in so narrow there, Brandon. It's actually quite easy for the defender Crucio to defend that. Now an offside draw, but they come in so narrow, trying to do a bit of a braid weave. Now you got to come in wide on his own entry like that, especially a breakout 2-on-1 that's so free like that. And really force the defender Crucio to find a man and stick to it. When you're coming in that tight in the zone, it means you're going to be even tighter in the slot when the main shot or pass opportunity would be. Makes it really easy for the defender Crucio.
I saw you make the movement, get wide, but that's a great effort from Crucio to make that block. Now in the middle is Burgess. Burgess weaving his way through Falcons. Backhand pass goes towards the corner for Shane Johns. Shane Johns' pass towards the point will go out. Ryan Hazy now gives chase. Ryan Hazy now up towards Burgess once more. Burgess saw the hit coming and lost the puck. Down towards Trip Johns now. The Falcons will dump it in. Still there. Backhands it up towards Shane Johns. Shane Johns takes a little bit of a hit. Now it's a 1-on-1. He has a trailer behind him. Burgess kind of looks to center, but he kind of did the same thing as they did last time. A little bit too close on that zone entry.
Yeah, and he's a natural trailer there, but the problem with Sirocco being that down low is that he's not available for a shot. It's really easy to go down when a pass is low, but to come up on a pass like that, it's a blind Hail Mary pass. So now
Crucio shoots off the outside of the net.
Now that pass went to the end board.
Here's Snyder. Snyder for the Falcons. Looking. He'll take a hit from Burgess and a little bit of an extracurricular one. Now he'll give one back. Now here are the Lancers. Hazy looks across. No one there. Hughes picks it up, and he'll dump it down for an icing.
You know, Braylon, I'll tell you, I mentioned earlier in the period how much I like the referees letting these kids play. They're letting them be physical, a bit of stick work. We saw that cross-check on the sideboard right in front of the referee. Whistle stays in the pocket.
I mean, this is a high-stakes game. I mean, a call like that could completely alter the game, and if it's really not worth sending someone to the sin bin for 2 minutes, then you don't do it. Smith on the breakout. Tries to get a little bit of a puck luck bounce there. That one's unsuccessful. Smith picks it back up. Kept in, though. All by himself now is Sabatine. Unsuccessful breakout once more. Having some trouble are the Falcons on the breakout. Right back in towards Daniels Nimmick. He'll have to fend that one off to the corner. Picked up by Smith. Smith weaves his way through some Lancers. Loses it on the far side. That's a big hit. Again, I believe that was Denny. And there are 30 seconds remaining in this second period. 2-1 game. The Lancers of Neshannock lead the Connellsville Falcons. Connellsville looking to even that one up with a shift here. Smith, and that will go hops right over the stick of Smith, so they'll have to regain entry to the zone. Behind Trip Johns now. The Lancers try to clear. Picked up by Smith at the point, near side. Dumps it back in, makes a man miss. Down towards centering feed, that one will go across ice. Dumped back in low, picked up by, and it's going to go right out to Smith. He'll take a shot. That one will go over, and that is the second period. The Neshannock Lancers lead the Connellsville Falcons 2-1. And you're listening to your home of Lawrence County Sports, Lawrence County SportsNet, and LawrenceCountySportsNet.com. We'll be right back for the third period.
Thank you for calling Axe. Where can we take you today?
To work, to the store, to Grandma's house. Axe can get you there, but it's much more than a ride. It's a joyride.
I'm helping people. I'm getting them out of their house. I'm taking them to their doctors, to the grocery store.
They say I'm entertaining. Okay, we laugh, we joke, we sing, we tell stories.
They're like family to us.
Even if it's the same day, to schedule your joyride, call Axe today.
Contractors, the Department of Healthy Homes needs you. From small to large residential projects, you can help families live safer and healthier with the quality work you do. It's rewarding in more ways than one. Call LCAP's Department of Healthy Homes today.
Attorneys Parada, Jones, and McCree are dedicated to giving their clients the best chance at a positive result. From personal injury, criminal and corporate law, real estate, municipal law, to wills and estates, their team will work with you through every step of the legal process. With Parada, Jones, and McCree, excellence is our guarantee.
Nick's Auto Body, trust your body in our hands. From a scratch to a dent to a major repair, Nick's your man. Making your car look as good as new. Nobody does it better than Nick's Auto Body. Trust your body in our hands. Nick's Auto Body. Trust your body in our hands.
Whether you're hosting a big party, it's family dinner night, or you just need a place to go and watch the big game, the Crane Room Grill is the place to be. Need that something special for your upcoming event? Ask about the CR Brewing Company's custom brewing options to give your big day that personalized touch that your guests will never forget. Visit craneroom.com to see their full menu, or call in your takeout order now at 724-656-1553. The Crane Room Grill and CR Brewing Company, a winning combination.
Your hip, your knee, your shoulder, whatever has been holding you back, UPMC Orthopedic Care is where you'll find experts to help you get back to a better quality of life. UPMC is pioneering minimally invasive surgeries, and we offer personalized treatment plans and same-day surgery to get you home and moving sooner. It's your ankle, your elbow, your hand, and it's your move. Visit upmc.com/ortho to learn how UPMC can help.
I love what I do because coming in every day is different.
How can you not enjoy these kids coming up and hugging you and giving you these great smiles all throughout the day?
Seeing the progress that our kids make every single day is one of the reasons I love coming to school.
What should we do? We have fun.
LCAP Early Learning Centers is hiring. Help empower young minds in Lawrence County and become a superhero today. Apply at lcap.org.
When you're looking for quality concrete services, contact the experienced professionals at Doran Concrete. Our company is family, locally owned and operated, and has been serving the community for over 30 years. Get residential or commercial concrete services for any size job. Our skilled professionals offer prompt and reliable services at an affordable price. We believe in the principles of honesty, integrity, and reliability. Get in touch with us for exceptional concrete services at prices that you can afford.
Second intermission here in Hess Ice Rink. Ben Kelly, Braylon Juzak with you on what has been exactly what it promised to be, a great game between Neshannock and Connellsville. Braylon, now 34 minutes of action into what would have been your primary thoughts?
I mean, for Connellsville, it's just the fact of keeping up what you started. You started off hot. You got to keep it going. You got a goal in that second period, huge early, and then they kind of let it be even throughout that last, I'd say those last 10 or so minutes of that second period. They kind of let Neshannock even it out a little bit. If I'm Neshannock, I want to play conservative, but not too much. You have the lead. Don't want to be stupid, but obviously you need to keep scoring because Connellsville's right there ready to strike.
Neshannock led after the first frame with the goals from Butch Burgess and Reese Fury in that order. Connellsville struck back in the second period, cut the lead in half with a Connor Basinger goal wide out in the open. Three really nice goals that we've seen so far today, Brandon. But we've seen a lot of physicality as well, and things starting to boil over.
Yeah, I mean, there has been a lot of physicality, Ben. We were talking between periods here that we're saying these refs are just letting a lot of stuff go. You mentioned that earlier in the second period. I mean, they're letting the boys play, and that's usually what you want. But at some point, you got to take in for account player safety. So hopefully we see some you know what I mean? Like, you got to make sure everything's smooth. But I like the physicality that both teams are playing with, because it honestly makes the team, like, you saw a couple times where maybe somebody could have made a play, but they saw they were going to get hit. They get rid of the puck prematurely. Your team gets the puck back. It's kind of that sort of thing.
These two teams met here on this same ice almost a year ago to the day, November 18th. Last year was a 4-3 Neshannock win. Took all the way to the shootout. Wouldn't be surprised, Berlin, if we see extra time coming into this one.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, the first step for the Connellsville Falcons is putting one past Trip Johns, and that's no easy task. They do lead in shots 17-15 after they went down in shots, and then before that they were up. So, I mean, it's been a very back-and-forth game, so definitely overtime is 100% in the picture.
Yeah, Trip Johns, 16 saves on 17 shots. Nick Daniels-Nimick for Connellsville. He's got 13 saves on 15 shots faced. Third period coming up. Ben Kelly, Braylon Juzak with you. It's 2-1 Neshannock when we come back to the third period over Connellsville on your voice of Lawrence County Sports, LawrenceCountySportsNet.com.
Being the home team to playing at home. And at LGKG, we have been your home team for over 90 years.
We're more than just a law firm. We're your friends, your neighbors, an advocate when life takes an unexpected turn.
We're not just lawyers that practice law. We live in this community, just like you.
When you need us most, we're at our best.
Does your blueprint not match the vision of your building project? Not with Creative Edge Architecture. From concept to creation, Jeff Measle will help tackle the complex problems, creating design solutions and construction experience. Creative Edge gives you the edge design and construction meet.
For 20 years, Melee Chiropractic has treated athletes of all ages to help them get safely back to the top of their game. Melee Chiropractic has 3 full-time doctors in their office, and all 3 are former area athletes who have had to battle injuries throughout their careers. They want to help you get safely back on your feet. But more importantly, help stop the injuries before they happen. Prehab before you rehab. Attention all high school student athletes. During your sports season, a $30 visit to the Melee Chiropractic office includes an adjustment and/or all therapy is necessary. From the athletes of tomorrow to the weekend warriors and everything in between. Let Melee Chiropractic keep you in the game.
Kick off the school year with a visit to Sims Cafe on Wilmington Road, serving breakfast, lunch, and signature beverages. Stop in, give them a call, or order online at simscafe.net. Kids 10 and under get a free pancake or waffle every Saturday. With new specials weekly, it's no wonder Sims Cafe is where sandwiches equal smiles.
For the most complete recap of Friday night's high school football action, tune in on your way home from the game to the WPIHL Scoreboard Show, only here on the Trib Live High School Sports Network. Hi, this is Don Rebel. Join me in a cast of thousands for all the scores with recaps from the top games, plus we highlight the night on the Trib Live Roundtable. That's the WPIHL Scoreboard Show after the game on Friday nights on the Trib Live High School Sports Network and at tribhssn.triblive.com.
Congratulations to the October LCAP Team of the Month. The Lawrence County SportsNet is proud to honor Mohawk Girls Volleyball as October's LCAP Team of the Month for winning their first section title in program history and their first playoff victory in program history as well. Congratulations to Coach Anna Fadden and the Mohawk Warrior Volleyball Team, your LCAP Team of the Month. Lawrence County SportsNet is proud to honor your Red Zone October Male Athlete of the Month as Zayden Herb of Neshannock for scoring his 100th career goal and scoring 6 goals in a playoff victory, the first playoff victory in 14 years for Neshannock. Lawrence County SportsNet also proud to honor the Red Zone Female Athlete of the Month, Lindsay Hoover of Wilmington Golf, for finishing 12th in the PIHL Championships. Congratulations to Wilmington's Lindsay Hoover and Neshannock's Zayden Herb, your Red Zone Athletes of the Month.
Heading into the third period, Ben Kelly, Braylon Juzak with you. It's 2-1. Neshannock leads over Connellsville. Zamboni on the last strip of ice here. Braylon, we've talked a lot about the physicality going on, but we also haven't really talked a lot about the capitalization that comes from a penalty kill.
Yeah, I mean, the penalty kill is huge. But honestly, when teams have been on the penalty kill, it seems like they're on the power play tonight. It's kind of been reversed, opposite day, if you will. And, I mean, there's been nonstop pressure from teams on the penalty kill. I mean, that's good. It's great to see. But also, if you're on the power play, you're kind of like, whoa, what are we doing here? We gotta set it up and get shots on net. But honestly, I kind of like it, Ben. I kind of like the anticipation of being on the penalty kill.
Yeah, and both these teams have done well when they're a man down. Neshannock comes into this one 93% on the PK. And do you think that's good? Well, how about Connellsville 96% on the penalty kill? No power play goals allowed so far today. Actually, a really big 5-on-3 kill for Connellsville back in that second period.
Yeah, I mean, 93% on the penalty kill and not being the best team on the ice is absurd. So, obviously, these teams are good on the penalty kill. So, we're going to see how penalties alter this game, because penalties, if someone takes a penalty, you could be celebrating, Ben. You could be saying, hey, you know what, that's giving us a better shot.
Be another safety lap for the Zamboni. Now he comes off. Okay, good. But, yeah, I mean, the way things have been going, you got to expect maybe one hand goes up, or maybe they just let him play these next 17 minutes clean.
Yeah.
And unless it's egregious, 2-1 hockey game here. Big implications. Neshannock looking to expand on a 4-point lead they hold in varsity D2 blue. They lead Burrell in second and Ringgold in third. Wilmington in fifth with 3 points. Connellsville looking to get back on top. They're 5 points down to Knock in second place in varsity D2 gold. They're tied with Morgantown and Deer Lakes, 3 ahead of McDowell, so it's very tight in that gold race. Gold rush. That's a better.
Yeah, gold rush.
Yeah, that's far better.
Both teams now on their respective benches. They're ready to go for this third period, and as am I. Ben, I'm ready to see what's going to transpire here.
I'll tell you, I've been impressed by Trip Johns. He, of course, had a good game 2 weeks ago, and he's had his first shutout of his season just last week against Ringgold in a 4-0 win. Which, funnily enough, Neshannock was 4 for 4 on penalty kills that win.
16 saves on 17 shots for Trip Johns today. I mean, one of them was a tip, and it found its way by, and those are the most frustrating ones for goaltenders. Right in front of you and just goes the complete opposite way.
I always would score those goals because I'm a bigger person. I was probably about 6'6" on skates by the time I was fully grown, so I would always screen the goal, and I called them garbage goals just because you're cleaning up the trash. But my coach would always say, no, those are the best goals to get.
Those are the best ones to get. I mean, a goal is a goal. They don't ask how, they ask how many, Ben.
That's right. Well, I'll tell you, both these teams had 22 penalties in minutes last game. We asked Coach Hughes ahead of the game for Connellsville, hey, how do you make sure they're a bit more disciplined out there? So they had a stern talking to in between these two games.
I mean, that tends to happen, Ben. The more penalties you take, practice seems to be less fun. So the less penalties, more fun. More penalties, less fun.
You're watching the UPMC intermission report. UPMC Orthopedic Care is Lawrence and Mercer County's local choice for sports medicine services. Appointments are available at any of the 4 Lawrence County locations, so call 724-983-7000. And this Neshannock team that is met with players from Mercer, from Hickory, and Laurel. Laurel there playing in the WPIHL Championship in just a few days. We'll be covering that one here on LCSN. If you want to sponsor the audio broadcast, well, hey, reach out to us via social media. We'd love to have you. One of those Laurel players, Braylon, is Hayden Seifert. She is a softball player for the Laurel Spartans. She also national finalist on her hockey team last year. One of the few women playing in this D2 Blue Conference.
Good to see that. Always good to see that. Hayden Seifert had a couple shots on goal earlier. One of them almost found their way past Daniels Nimick. That would have been an exciting one.
Yeah, he's had a good showing so far, as is every player on this ice. Few better, though, than Trip Johns. He is 16 of 17. 17 shots faced, 16 saves, comes into this game, a .939 save percentage. Now faced over 115 shots on the season.
Here we go.
He'll come back and head between the pipes. Neshannock in the white tarps with the red stripe, red shoulders, white numbers and lettering. Connellsville in the blue jerseys, white stripes, white numbers, white letters, white helmets.
I mean, the white numbers on the white jerseys are kind of brutal for us to read from here. Kind of tough. The jerseys look great, but a little bit hard to see.
They get the style points. Puck is dropped and we're underway. 17 minutes left in regulation. Connellsville looking for a comeback win after being down 2-0. They've cut the lead in half, looking to grow their winning streak to 3. Neshannock looking to hold on, start their second winning streak of the season. They had a 6-game streak to start the year, then lost to Central Valley.
6-game win streak, find themselves 7-1.
Now cutting into center ice. Here's a shot knocked away by Johns. Good early look for Smith. A hard shot from the slot.
Smith's been great all game, Ben. He's had speed up and down the ice. He has played well defensively and offensively. He's been the guy tonight for Connellsville.
What a rest that second period flood must have provided for these players coming out. Like it's a brand new game. One with a lead to defend, one with a game to try and tie. Hennon clearing passes past the blue line, but knocked back in. And some words exchanged at center ice as the play continues. Now taken up by Garlick. Garlick dumps in. Sirocco dumps around to the near side, chipped out by Hennon. This one's still knocked in. Garlick down the goal line. Garlick shot from the goal line, doesn't go. Basinger on the rebound will throw it back around. Garlick avoids the hit from Sirocco.
I think Garlick tried to bounce it off the pad, try to get a rebound for his teammate, just went the other way. Good look.
Long shift for Garlick. He's in the near side corner, and they're hugging each other, him and Gruber. Garlick still on the ice, a long shift. Here's a potential break for Connellsville. Basinger dumps back. Garlick will chase. Sirocco tries to clear down the far side wall. He can't. Behind the goal. Crucio can't wrap it. He'll have to go back to the point. That's taken away by Johns.
I think Garlick's been on the ice for 2 minutes now. And here he comes again.
Garlick one-on-one. Shot from off the crossbar. As inches away from a tie game, Garlick now will finally change after almost a 3-minute shift.
Get that man a change. I mean, what a shift from Garlick. I think he had 2 shots, almost an assist.
Covelli will take the mishandled puck, and he'll clear it nicely. Not giving way to the Neshannock attack is Matty Smith. He's going to try and clear it, and they will. Potential 2-on-1 for Connellsville. Nice defensive play to knock that one down to the corner, and a heavy collision leads to multiple players being taken down. Big hit at the slot now.
Oh my goodness, Burgess laid the shoulder into Hughes.
Fury goes, I got to get off. Someone go. He taps the side of the wall, says get me off this ice. Bodies flying all over the place. Only 3 minutes into this third period. Connellsville has to be aggressive, down 1. Now another zone entry, but taken away by Covelli. And cleared by Hemming. Something similar we saw to the first period, Braylon, where another big hit laid on the side wall.
Oh my goodness! Big hit after big hit after big hit.
Similar to what we saw in the first period. Wow, another huge pieces of contact laid. He's actually going to use him to get up. He kind of uses Sean McGraw as a cane to try and kind of get himself back up on the ice. So we saw this in the first period, not this physicality, but this Connellsville attack, Braylon.
I mean, they're just, bodies are flying, man. This is awesome.
Dangerous cross-ice pass deep in his own zone, but it will get cleared. Johns clears it after the Hodges cross-ice pass. Something's got to give eventually. Trip Johns will play the puck. Third defenseman has been Johns sometimes today. Getting out and playing the puck with some shifty plays down below the goal line. Another big hit laid.
Here comes that you eliminated me from the playoffs last year aggression from Connellsville.
Breaking into the zone now, Jacob Gruber for the Lancers. Gruber on his backhand, tries to center, can't lose the puck to the end wall. Now in a foot race forward is Connellsville. 2-on-2, entering the zone. Tries to go through the legs. He can't. Push down to the end wall. Chance in front center to tie it, and Mazak pushes it wide. Great chance for Mazak. He's had a few of those today. Unable to capitalize. With it now. Centering in front. Hodges takes it as he slashes the stick away from Smith. Pardon me, that's King.
If I'm King, I'm not very happy about that. He completely lost his stick, and he was in the prime scoring opportunity.
So the head of steam is Mazak. We'll go back to the point. Chance in front, tipped, rebound, it goes wide. King just out of reach. Lothario hit hard and checked down, and they'll have to regroup at center ice in the neutral zone. Another good zone entry here for Connellsville. Smith centering in front, knocked away by Fisher. Hennon to clear for the Lancers, he does.
The offense for Connellsville is going to have to run through Smith. Smith has been everywhere. He's been the generator for this offense, and he needs to keep it up.
No icing as this was tipped by the Lancers right at center ice. Basinger, he's got the only goal for Connellsville today. He's going to dump it in behind the goal. Lothario. That is cleared. Crucio and Fury and some stick fighting along the wall. Icing is waved off. That's dealt up now to Basinger. 3-on-3 into the zone. Shot from the point goes wide off the blocker of Johns. Channing playing far more conservative. Only really sending one forward in, but 3 defensemen back usually, and then there's a floater in between the red line, and a hard shot from outside the zone is gloved and be kept alive.
I mean, a ton of action here, only 7 minutes into the period, Ben. I mean, dude, both these teams are being super aggressive. So for Neshannock, that means either you're going to add on to your lead or you're going to be too aggressive and it's going to end up costing you. And for Connellsville, that means you got to put the puck in the net. That's got to be the one thing you're focused on.
Puck went out of play. It's going to be a puck drop at center ice. Would be delay of game in the NHL, not here.
Definitely 2 different levels of hockey there.
Yes. Yes, it is.
Obviously, this one being the better one.
So puck drop at center ice, 10-10 to go in the third period. It has been all Connellsville so far, with 4 shots to none so far in this third period. Crucio keeps it alive. Stahl plays it down in the corner, and now trying to wrap it around his Hodges. He will. He's going to find Lohr. That puck taken away. Stahl, a chance in front. It's tipped and gloved down by Johns.
What a save from Johns. I mean, on a point-blank deflection opportunity, snatches that one up off the stick of Still, and Still thought he had that one.
Might have been the best chance they'll have so far in this third period. Dump back out to the point. Lohr lays the body. And will finally clear off of the big body in Lohr. Sent around the Connellsville D zone. They'll clear. And it'll go hot potato right back to Neshannock as try and get it to Lohr in the center ice. They can't. And taken up now by Hemming. Hemming loses the puck, needs a change. Stays on as this pending Connellsville attack comes out. Now here's Lohr. One against the world. Jay Lohr. Shot from the slot. He scores! Jay Lohr makes it a 2-goal lead again. The big body, a big goal. It's 3-1 Neshannock.
And he is hyped up for that one. It was a one-man wrecking crew right there. He takes the puck from center ice, looking, has nothing, decides to shoot, and he snipes once more past Daniel Remick. That is a stinger.
Nothing ever wrong with a low and hard shot. Lohr gets the goal. It's his second of the year, only his second point of the year as well. And that makes it a 3-1 lead for Neshannock, and that's crushing for this Connellsville team. Cutting in now, trying to minimize the damage and get back to that 1-goal deficit. It's Denny. Chance in front, rebound, thrown in front to center. Doesn't go, knocked away by the defenders. Gruber clears. This will be called icing, but it has to be played by the goalie.
I really like that play there from Mazak. He had that rebound and tried to jam it in himself, but instead he looks cross crease, had an open teammate. Great play there from Trip Johns.
Now down low in the corner, Neshannock content with playing nice and slow, especially in this Connellsville zone. For that J-Lore goal to reestablish that 2-goal lead for the Lancers. No one in front for Connellsville, but a bobbled puck forces a play back around. Heavy stick work on that far sideboard. This will be cleared out and taken right back by the Lancers, and a quick pressure forces some misplays on the defense. And Cavelli will finally clear, but not before Connellsville takes it back. Throws it on net. Denny will have to retreat back on side. And allows for fresh legs for this Falcon team. Basinger gloves it down. And shipped up. That dump and chase for the Lancers. Sent around the end wall. Taking the high slot. Throws it on net. Deflected and goes wide. Up back into the corner. Already 10 minutes gone in this third frame. Cavelli finds Burgess. Now Baraforo. Back to the point. This one high and wide. Potential breakaway for the Lancers. This is Selford. It's out of reach and pushed away by Nemec. Centering chance in front. Goes back to the point and just too strong. In a foot race for it. Going to be won by the Lancers, and Sirocco going to take the body instead of the puck.
Smart play there by Sirocco to pin Basinger to the boards and honestly just take away any momentum he had going forward. That's a great play, smart play by Sirocco.
Garlic, Hazy, Barafalo, the others there. Barafio is hit heavy. Garlic takes it out of the wreckage. Centers in front. This one just too far. Garlic a chance in front. Can't get it to go. Just goes wide left. Garlic onside. Garlic to the backhand. Center. No one's there. Johns takes it away.
I mean, Garlic's having himself a third period for sure. If you're going to ask me who's the player of the third period so far, it's Garlic.
This one flipped over the net. Tried to pick a corner. But good coverage by Johns. Lohr. He's got a man with him. Lohr on the backhand, far side. Lohr trying to find a man at the point. It just goes too strong, out of bounds. Out of bounds, out of the zone.
No, out of bounds is fine.
Out of bounds works. I've called football for the last 11 weeks, so I'm no good. Dump back into the far side corner.
It's a very, very fast third period. There has not been a lot of stoppages.
Neshannock has done a good job, though, of ironically slowing the game down in that they're not getting a lot of whistle stoppages, but they are also trying to take away any momentum that Connellsville can get by pinning them up against the wall. 3-on-2, now 3-on-3. Lohr, shot from the point is low, stopped, and knocked back outside. Jackson Lohr, the only goal so far in this third period. He makes it a 3-1 lead after a scoreless second period for Neshannock, and Connellsville cut the lead to 1. Get the idea that Neshannock is more than content with just letting this puck pinball back and between the zones as that one goes into the bench of Connellsville.
I mean, we're already below 5 minutes to play in this third period. It feels like we've been here for 2 minutes. The Connellsville Falcons need to get it going here. I mean, they scored that goal in that second period and then came out flying in the third. Just can't prevent Neshannock from capitalizing on their opportunities.
It's been a game of momentum and momentum switches. Connellsville came out early and hard. That Neshannock goal just struck them down, and After that flood, you think, oh, maybe we'll get the tying goal. Here's Mazak on the far side. Wraps around, flings it off the sideboard. Good body laid. Still, though, with the Falcons. That one tipped in front and wide.
Connellsville did mention they were missing about 6 or 7 players tonight. So that could be a reason to the lack of offensive opportunity.
Absolutely, and you got to thank Trip Johns for that as well. He's done a great job of thwarting any opportunity that has come his way. 23 shots now after that save. And Connellsville was actually outshot 27 to 17. Last game ended up winning that. Here's a potential break. Could be a 3-on-1 for the Lancers. To the backhand. Still a live chance in front. Now center goes awry. Nice job by the sole defender and Daniels Limerick to keep it a 2-goal game.
Yeah, 3-on-1 there. Gruber, Johns, and Hennon. Surprised that one didn't end up in the back of the net. Well defended.
Juicy rebound, pops back out to the slot. Stop, kicked off, and they score! On the rebound is Crucio. Don't go anywhere.
That goal was crucial from Crucio. Right in front, on the rebound, up the ice. Looks, centers, it goes right out the blocker at first, and another shot goes right at the pad, and then he finds it right there. Was able to elevate it just high enough to get it over the glove of Trip Johns.
And Johns has done such a good job all day of rebound control. That one, 2 great rebounds. We have a Pontius Insurance timeout. Pontius Insurance agents Dan Pontius, Jessica Dix, or Tracy Giddings at PontiusInsurance.com are here for you for your auto, home, business, or life insurance, all with a local agent at PontiusInsurance.com. So now Braylon, 2:54 to go in the third. That goal makes it a 1-goal lead again.
I mean, that's a huge goal. That is absolutely massive. 2:54 remaining. You get the timeout call in. Now you get time to set up. Trip Johns a little bit rattled, probably just letting a goal with not a lot of time left. You still got that 1-goal lead, but 3 minutes is plenty of time.
Don't forget the Lancers went to overtime against Burrell after blowing a lead in the third period. Of course, they won that game, but that cost them a point in the overall standings. Just under 3 minutes to play in this third. Could be deciding frame. Johns will play the puck behind the goal. Right to his brother. It's cleared. 2-on-1, maybe a 3-on-1. It's Hennon on the far side. Saucer pass over. It is just blocked away.
What a pass. And you should be ready to see Daniels Nimick leave the goal at some point here, right, Ben?
Absolutely, yeah. I'd say in the next probably 45 seconds. Entering the zone now. Potential 2-on-1. Centering chance is tipped away. Daniels Nimick still in goal. Puck well in the Neshannock end. Delta in front, knocked away. A shot by Mazak, just high and wide. Daniels Nimick still in the crease. It was a extra attacker goal with an empty net that sent us to overtime with Neshannock and Burrell just a few weeks ago.
Great pressure here from the Falcons of Connellsville.
Surprised to see Daniels Nimick still in the net.
Yeah, I also am kind of shocked by that. I feel like that was the opportune time to pull him.
Line change for Connellsville. That's too many men. Surely no, they're going to let it slide.
That was really risky.
There were about 8 or 9 guys on the ice there, and it hit them.
More like 6 or 7.
Daniels Nimick still in the crease. Now 67 seconds left in this third period. Then there he goes. Extra attacker on the ice. Centering chance in front, stopped. Rebound goes awry. Garlick on the far side. This shot blocked. And goes to the near side. Crucio. He had the goal to get us to 3-2. This one kept in. Mazak from the point. Tipped and wide.
Great block there from Shane Johns.
Centering chance on the side of the goal. Basinger trying to play it. In the feet of the Neshannock defenders. Johns clears it. It's out of play with 32.1 seconds to go.
That is absolutely brutal. Finds the puck finds its way out of play. Take a hit off the stanchion, I believe, and bounced up.
Yeah, it was going well out of the zone and likely would have been the game.
If you are Neshannock right now, you needed to focus on getting the puck out of your zone, not the fact that the net's open. You got to get it out.
Off a tied draw, Garlick takes it behind the goal. Wraparound chance in front. Rebound still alive, digging at it. Hennon will clear with 20 seconds to go. Icing hand in the air. And it's called off.
Great
Throwing
play.
it around the end board. Hennon. Now taken by Connellsville. Over the line, 6 seconds to go. One last chance for the Falcons. Centered in front, chance, it goes under the stick of Crucio, and that's going to be the game. Neshannock hangs on, and they take it 3-2 over the Connellsville Falcons in a game that promised to be everything it turned out to be. The Lancers hang on and get all 3 points.
That was just a nail-biter to the very end. Went just under the stick of Crucio, and that one's going to haunt him.
Teams meet at center ice to shake hands. We'll have full post-game recap, MVP of the game, play of the game, all that, so stick around right here. 3-2, Neshannock takes down Connellsville. You're watching high school hockey on your voice of Lawrence County Sports, LCSN.
Just like going to the doctor, our homes need a checkup too. If your home is not properly weatherized, you could be at risk for symptoms that cause unhealthy ailments and higher utility bills. The Weatherization Assistance Program is the key to reducing utility costs and increasing comfort in your home. Services include an in-home energy audit to inspect your furnace and hot water tank, check for air sealing around windows and doors, and ensure adequate insulation and ventilation. Learn more at lcap.org or call the Department of Healthy Homes to get your checkup today.
Works in Progress Painting wishes a successful and satisfying season to all the Lawrence County sports teams and athletes. Work hard and bring honor to your team, school, and family in how you play. Joe Wright and his family have been providing painting, window cleaning, and other property services for business and homeowners in the Lawrence County area for over 10 years. Their goal on every project is to provide a meaningful service that honors their customer, God, and their family, and to have fun while doing it. Works in Progress is now booking interior painting projects for both residential and commercial projects. Call Joe today at 724-714-4294 to discuss your next project.
When the high school season heats up, make sure you have the best gear to support your school. Head to the Red Zone on Wilmington Road in Neshannock for all your county sporting apparel needs. From sporting goods to custom apparel to embroidery and more, the Red Zone has it all. Quality gear for all 8 schools in the County of Champions. Stop by and enter the Red Zone or visit them online at theredzonesports.com. Score big at the Red Zone.
Calling all sports fans. Never miss a moment with real-time alerts, keeping you in the loop when your favorite teams are playing.
Get instant updates sent straight to your phone with game schedules, changes, and all the latest news.
You can receive important updates and reminders, so you're always prepared for game time.
Be the first to cheer on your local teams and show your support.
Receive important updates and reminders, so you're always prepared for the game.
Signing up is quick and easy. Don't miss out. Sign up now and stay connected to the action.
Plus, follow us on social media for live updates, behind-the-scenes content, and community news.
Cold winds blowing, temperatures dropping, and snow is beginning to fall. And then your furnace goes out. LCAP's LIHEAP Crisis Program is here to help. If your furnace is blowing cold air, not turning on, or not reaching the desired temperature, help is right around the corner, whether it needs fixed or replaced. For information, call the Department of Healthy Homes at 724-656-0090. LCAP's Healthy Home programs are the key to safer living.
Neshannock takes down Connellsville 3-2. Ben Kelly, Braylon Juzak with you on a frigid Monday evening here in Neshannock. It was Butch Burgess to get us started, and then followed by Reese Fear in the first period. After that, in the second period, it was all Connellsville, with Connor Basinger getting us back to 1 apiece. Jackson Lohr got us back to a 3-1 lead and a 2-goal lead for Neshannock before Connellsville got one back right before the end. That was Crucio, and then his just right under the stick of him with 2 seconds left makes it a 3-2 win. Your 3 stars today: Butch Burgess scores the first goal of the contest. Great game for him overall. Braylon, Jackson Lohr, your second star of the game. And the MVP, Braylon, of the game is Trip Johns.
Yeah, I mean, great game from all 3 of those guys, but, especially for Jackson Lohr, because Maley Chiropractic is proud to present the Play of the Game award to Jackson Lohr of Neshannock. Maley Chiropractic and Lawrence County SportsNet are proud to honor Jackson Lohr for tonight's Play of the Game, where he scored that game-winning goal with that snipe over the left shoulder of Daniels Nemec. So he will receive a custom T-shirt courtesy of the Red Zone in recognition of tonight's Play of the Game. To view tonight's Maley Chiropractic Play of the Game and the full list of this season's top plays, go online to lcsportsnet.com and click on Play of the Game. So once again, congratulations to Jackson Lohr for tonight's Maley Chiropractic Play of the Game. So let Maley Chiropractic keep you in the game.
MVP Insurance MVP of the Game award will be presented to Trip Johns, the goalie. MVP Insurance is proud to present the MVP of the Game award to Trip Johns of the Neshannock Lancers. MVP Insurance and Lawrence County SportsNet are proud to honor Trip Johns as the MVP of tonight's contest. Customized T-shirt courtesy of the Red Zone in recognition of being named tonight's MVP of the Game. To view the full list of this year's game MVPs, go online to lcsportsnet.com and click on MVP Play of the Game. Congrats to Trip Johns for being named tonight's MVP of the game. MVP Insurance, call MVP for the win. Braylon, before we get out of here, just any closing thoughts?
I mean, great game from both teams. Way to stay in it if you're Connellsville. You went down 2-0 early. Your goal was to come out fast, and you did. The ultimately deciding factor was that Neshannock was able to capitalize on their chances that they got. Whether it was a lot of chances or not a lot of chances, it didn't matter to the Lancers, and they put the puck past Daniels Nemec twice pretty early, and I think that kind of killed Connellsville.
Well, we'd like to thank you all for tuning in to tonight's contest. Signing off from Hess Ice Arena, I'm Ben Kelly and Braylon Juzak. Thanks for a great game again. Tonight's broadcast at LC Sportsnet is brought to you by Maley Chiropractic, MVP Insurance, UPMC Orthopedic Care, Castle Asphalt, The Red Zone, Madeira Bonner Law, Nick's Auto Body, Parada Jones McCree, excellence is our guarantee. Duron Concrete, Luxembourg Garbett, Kelly and George, your legal home team advantage. GEM Builders Incorporated, Newcastle Transit Authority, Pontius Insurance, The Crane Room Grill, Works in Progress, Sims Cafe, and City Rescue Mission. And also a thanks you to the Laurel Teachers Association, the Mohawk Education Association, Shenango Teachers Association, Union Area Education Association, and the Union Volunteer Fire Department. Hey, if you want to help sponsor us with the audio stream of the Laurel Spartans Whippeal Championship, let us know on our social media today. Big thank you to our producer, our camera operators, our graphics and scoreboard operators. This is Ben Kelly. Stay tuned next week for more Lawrence County sports. Your final score one more time, 3-2 Neshannock over Connellsville. Thank you for joining us on Lawrence County SportsNet, powered by LCAP. You have a good night.
Your voice for Lawrence County sports.
The gold ball headed home to Newcastle.
This is the Lawrence